Hey beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ursula Ramela, and if you are new here, a very warm welcome to you all. I hope you stay. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. It's good to have you. In this video, as you would have seen by the title, I am bringing you guys along with me to work for a couple of days. I am a kindergarten teacher here in China, and I thought I will let you guys into my classroom and you get to see how life looks like for me on a day-to-day basis. So I hope you guys enjoy this vlog, and let's get right into it. What's going on? Oh, I'll fix it. It's fine. Thank you. Is it Lucas?
No, Chloe.
Chloe's. Hey, Joa. Good morning.
Chloe.
Chloe's. Okay.
Do you know yesterday was Henry's birthday?
Did you guys have a birthday party for him?
I have a present for him.
Oh, that's nice stuff.
그래서 태어나는 그거 왔어. 그래서 난 아이더맨 다니면서 우주도 같이 아이더맨 다녀. 왜 이렇게 너 애기같이 생겼어? 나도 잘 몰라. 아주 때문에 이제 아이더맨 다녀서 너 학교 아니구나. 나 몰라.
Jay, were you guys together yesterday at the party? Joa, did you go to Henry's party? Do you know Henry Hong?
I don't know.
You don't know Henry Hong?
Your lunch?
My breakfast.
What? Oh. Yaki.
It's not. Do you know what it is?
I don't know.
Exactly. You must first ask.
You don't like that black.
I do. It's yogurt.
Good. You.
You drink
Black.
yogurt. You drink yogurt for snack.
Yes. Why you have that black?
It's-
yucky.
It's not yucky. It tastes actually very yummy. It's around 8:15 right now, and usually for KG3 students, this is when they will slowly start trickling in, as they are expected to be at school between 8:15 and 8:40. They are expected to walk into the classroom. And in my classroom, when they arrive, their first arrival activity starts off at the small whiteboard, where they will have a question or something that they will need to complete. Thereafter, they will then walk into the classroom and do a journal entry on Mondays, where they share about what they got up to over the weekend, and they are required to do so in the form of a drawing. For the advanced level students, they can do a drawing and a short sentence, maybe to write I was at the park or whatever. Then after they've completed those two activities, they are free to go off and do their morning indoor inquiry. Every Monday, I go for lunch break first, and my co-teacher will be on lunch duty in the classroom. And the reason for this is because she's a coordinator. She's the grade level coordinator, and every Monday around 12:30 they will have the coordinator and principal meetings, which usually takes up the entire afternoon. So I usually go for my lunch break first on Mondays. However, we have a rotation system in my classroom between me and her, where 1 week I either eat with the kids in the classroom or I eat in the staff room, and we change vice versa. So yeah, I bring my own food from home, but we do get food from the canteen. You can either go to the canteen for your lunch, or you can request that they pack it up for you for pickup, and you can enjoy your lunch wherever you see fit. All right, so around this time, we have finished dismissal for the day, and the kids that are usually remaining at school are those that are still doing their after school co-curricular activities that are led by some of us, and we choose which day you want to have your co-curricular activity, and mine is on a Wednesday. I took up this time to stay behind and finish up my prep work for the upcoming open morning class, which is going to take place on Tuesday and on Wednesday. I wanted to get a few things from the resource room, prepare my station activities and all the materials that I will be needing for the specific activity. So next up on my to-do list was to finish my display board or display wall around the classroom, because it's one of those things that I've been meaning to get to, but I've been just caught up with everyday to do things, and I've been telling myself I will do it after work or I'll do it when the kids go to their special class, and I just never got to it. So this was the day I was like, we have to do this. We have to do it because it's very, very important to my students how they love showing off their work to their parents, and how excited they look whenever their parents, come and they're looking at their work and they ask them about it and they get to share. And I wanted that experience to be part of the open morning that will be starting off tomorrow, which is Tuesday. And yeah, we've been learning about the continents of the world and the countries. And for this time around, I did it a little bit different. My co-teacher and I, we did it a little bit different from the previous years, where we got the students to choose which continent. So after just a basic introduction of the continents of the world, they got to choose which continent they want to or they would like to visit. And it was so exciting and fun for them because they got to truly dive into their core interest of those countries in terms of the culture, the food, the music, the geographical landscapes, and everything that had to do with that particular continent. However, we did it with a little bit of a twist. We treated the continents as a country, so they got to create like their little passports, and they planned like their little trips of where they would want to go, what they want to see. And obviously some of the things they got to learn about it because that is beyond their general knowledge or general day-to-day exposure. So yeah, so we are all set and ready for tomorrow morning. The classroom setup came out as we had envisioned, my co-teacher and I, and we are happy. And now it's time for me to head home. It's been a very long day for me, and my feet at this point were killing me, but my heart was very satisfied and happy. And yeah, I'll see you guys on day 2 of the vlog. Hey everybody, welcome back to the second day of the vlog. Today is Tuesday and it's around 6:40 a.m. Just finished taking my shower and I'm about to do my skincare, and I thought I would explain what's gonna happen. First day of the open. So basically we split up the parents or the students into half, and one group's students, the first group, their parents are coming today, and then tomorrow group 2, their parents will be coming. And what's gonna happen is when we start off, I'll be the one that starts the day. I will do our large group, that's what we call it, our large group. So I'll deliver a lesson with everybody present, and also the parents. Then after that, we will split up into 2 groups. and we will split into what we call small group. So today our small group will be slightly smaller in size because we are mainly focusing on the students that have their parents in the classroom today. Then the group 2 students, of which their parents are coming tomorrow, we will then have them sit with our life teacher. She'll do like an activity with them, so that they are in another room and not part of the classroom and distracting everybody else. So that's what they will that's what the structure of open mornings basically looks like. My morning today, my large group will be an English focused activity, so I'll be doing a phonics large group, whereby we'll be mainly reviewing and practicing, and then we'll play like a game, a team-based game, to practice sentence construction using. For small group, I am going to continue our South America wall. So today, since last week, we learned about habitats, and we took a look at the different animals from the different continents. So we're going to be making the animals today, specifically the birds that are found in the rainforest. While I'm doing that, in another room, my co-teacher will be doing today we decided on like a pair activity. The idea behind choosing that kind of setup is because we want to showcase how students communicate when they are collaborating with one another. How do they communicate their ideas? How do they demonstrate those skills, the interpersonal skills? So that's what we are going to be, that's the focus of my co-teachers group. They will be making landforms. So that will be for today. Then tomorrow, I am going to do the large group, which will be a science-based. My large group and small group will be science-based. So I will be teaching about density, just briefly explaining it, because like introducing the idea, because they will need it for the small group activity, but I don't want to do it twice. So I'm going to introduce the concept in large group, so that when I do the small group with the others from today, hope it all makes sense, then I don't need to go back to explaining, but we'll just be reviewing. Yeah, so that's basically how this open mornings run at our school. And then when they are finished with the small group, before the parents leave, they will also see how we do transitions from carpet or large group to small group, from small group to water break, toilet break, snack, and also how we kind of come back to end the morning session before we head outside, or before we go to our specialist class, of which specialist class would be like art, music, PE, STEM, parkour. Those are currently our specialists for this term. So yeah, I wanted to just briefly touch on that and explain what the 2 days will look like. I'm not sure, I can't promise to show you guys how it actually looks. I will try and see if I can find my life teacher to catch a glimpse. If it doesn't happen, this is basically what will be happening today and tomorrow in the classroom. I am gonna get dressed. I'll show you guys what my outfit of the day is. My goal today is to leave before 7:30, so I can get to work nice and early and eat my breakfast, socialize a bit with the girl office. Okay, so I'm about to head out to work, and this is how I look. All the earrings that I decided to go with. I'm not having any extra jewelry or accessories besides the earrings. So that's how I am going to look today. Today is Tuesday. What classes do we have? So our first open morning class is over and done in the bag. The students did absolutely amazing. They had so much fun. They were just their usual selves, which for me was my prayer, because our first semester's open morning, they were so nervous. They were very like on edge, and some of them obviously they start acting out of character. But this time around, I think from our lessons from the first semester, my co-teacher and I, we took time to talk about it and to give them like time to process that, okay, this is going to happen, and for them to also just mentally prepare and emotionally as well. It also helps that they're a little bit older this time compared to the first time around. However, they nailed it. They did very well. They completed all their tasks independently very well. They were just much calmer and much confident compared to the first time. So I'm very happy with them, and which is the most important thing for me. And on top of that, they are proud of themselves. Like when we had like our little reflection moment later in the day, and they got to share about what was the highlight for them, they were all just excited about how they got to show off what they've been learning and what they've been getting up to for the past few weeks with their parents. And their parents loved the displays of their work. So it's been a good day. It's been a good day. Now it's time for me to tackle the next part of the second day prep. And here I was just doing finishing up on my PPT, and also gathering all my resources and preparing that for tomorrow, and the stations that I will need for my large and my small group activities before I head home, because I didn't want to come in early and do all of that. And yeah, so I'm happy with how the day went. I'm looking forward to tomorrow's activity actually, because in KG2 they only learned briefly the concept of floating and sinking, but they didn't get into the intricate details as to why certain things happened. So I'm looking forward to seeing how our inquiry goes. But they kept on asking me time and time again, what are you doing? What is that for? I want to know. And I was like, you need to be patient. Tomorrow is another day where you will get to explore all of this. But yeah, it's time for me to go home. Another late working day, because we usually finish work around 4. But this week I made an exception. I was like, I will stay after school to finish up everything, because I hate feeling rushed in the morning, and I like to have peaceful mornings and start to the day. I hope you guys are enjoying the vlog so far and enjoyed my share of my first day of my open morning. Right now I am just dreaming about relaxing in my house and resting up, because I want to be all energized and well rested for the second day. Eden, a wooden block. What happened?
Float.
It's floating. Okay, let's take it out, because this is a little bit small. Okay, William?
Floating.
What happened? Floating. Now, do they look the same in size? Which one is bigger?
The wooden
The wooden block is bigger. Floating, okay? Donovan, your turn. Floating, okay? Float. Amy? Float. Alright, so second day of our open morning went very, very well. The students engaged and interacted very well along from the large group all the way to the small group. they didn't have a lot of need from their parents to support, because a lot of times they want their parents to be part of it, but they were so excited to do it all. They kept on like, oh mom, look, oh dad, look. It was a very, very good morning. Around now it's like around 2:30ish, and on Wednesdays this is when they will have their music class as part of their special program. So they're off in music, and I get to do some prep work for my science club as part of the core curricular program that we have running after school. So here I was just getting my materials ready, because when they do come back from music class, they will first eat their snack, and then I will do some one-to-one reading with them whilst they do their afternoon indoor inquiry, and my co-teacher will take some of them to finish up some small group activity from either Monday or yesterday or even earlier in the day. So that is basically how our day looks like in KG3. They don't nap, so we basically run the day as if we are in grade 1, because we start off our transition program the first day they step into KG3. So they are busy throughout the day, and it's just go, 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 go. And I take advantage of the little time that I get to be in the classroom without them, to do other prep work, and also just to catch my breath and to relax. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.